Okay, so some big news. I just reached 1,500 followers on Instagram, which might not sound like a lot to some people, but that to me is crazy, because I just feel like, relative to TikTok, which obviously they're completely different apps with completely different algorithms, it's been so hard to hit that number. Like 1,500, just, it feels like a big achievement that I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm so happy to have got to that number. And within the last 30 days I've gained something like 230 new followers, and that is wholly down to putting out trial reels. It tells you the breakdown, and I think all bar 2 were because of trial reels. So I'm breaking out quite badly again at the minute, and I've been trying these micro dots for spots, which I don't know how I feel about it. I'll show you the close-up of what they look like. They have these like prickly things. I don't even know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see. And I'm just not sure how I'm feeling. It's a really weird sensation, like when you press it down, you feel it stab into your skin. See what it says. It says uses micro darts to target pore clogging and cleansing at any stage. Shoot its shot at every spot and absorb nasties. Yeah, I just don't know. I think I prefer the classic ones to these ones with the little pricks that they've got on them. But we'll give them a go for a change. This one is like mostly under the skin, but you can see it's forming a bit of a head, so we'll put one on there too. And see how those go. I felt that stabbing in, but yeah, I just wanted to update you on the Instagram front because it's been a slog to get there, but we did it. So there's 3 parcels behind me, and I thought that we could unbox them together, because one of them in particular, this one, I am going to use when I do my makeup this morning. So there's a Maybelline contest, PR contest, competition. Basically they emailed me the other week, and they are doing a giveaway type. Basically, I've been added to Maybelline's PR list, which is absolutely insane. And they're doing a competition where you do a video with the grippy primer, which is what's inside here. And then they are picking a couple of people to win a weekend stay in London, which is pretty cool. So this is they basically sent this out on the email. Don't skip the grip, meet grippy super primer. And then it just tells you a little bit about the product, and then the competition guidelines. So it says 3 winners for a luxury overnight stay in London for you and a friend, and then 10 people will win a £200 Maybelline gift bag with the latest drops. So, and then on the back it's again how to win, some example content. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do a full face of Maybelline today. I've got no makeup on at the minute, and my skin is looking so much less puffy now that I've finished my time of the month. So it's not wanting to focus, is it? There's the grippy primer, which I'm about to use. And then I kind of want to peel these stickers off and stick them to my notebook, but I don't think that's going to work. And they're also slightly dirty from the post, but I'll put down there and we'll try that. The next one, I don't want to show you my address, is this Fussy deodorant. They reached out to me and asked if I'd like to try their deodorant. That's my address though. I love the packaging. It's bright green. It says, "Welcome to Fussy, prepared to smell amazing. Our mission is to banish single-use plastic from your daily routine. Simple and effective personal care products that don't stink. We start a refillable natural deodorant, which thanks to you has stopped over 35,000 kilograms of single-use plastics so far." How it works: load your deodorant, remove the lid and the collar by squeezing the buttons. Okay, that's useful, so I don't just break it. And then it tells you about their scents and FAQs. First time using a natural deodorant, you may find yourself sweating more than usual or even smelling a bit funky for the first 2 to 4 weeks. Random. This is perfectly normal, especially if this is your first time using a natural deodorant. It's your body doing its natural thing and making the transition. It's Fussy and antiperspirant. Fussy is a natural deodorant, not an antiperspirant, so it won't stop you sweating. It will keep you smelling fresh for over 24 hours. What to do with the empties? Our refills are made with waste sugarcane. That was going to be my next question, is that it's not single-use plastic, but what is it? So it says that they are waste sugarcane and will fully decompose in your garden or the bin. That's kind of crazy. Should bury it in the garden. No need to worry about tricky recycling instructions. In total, they take from 5 to 6 months to turn into nothingness. That is really pretty cool. How does the subscription work? The first box of 3 refills will be sent to you 30 days after your first order and every 3 months thereafter, but it is fully flexible. You can change the delivery frequency since anytime you want. So that's a little bit about who Fussy are. And then this is the one that I've gone for. It's their Parma Violet one, which is in this gorgeous purple case. It's in the bottom. To refill after you remove the lid of your case, fully pull the case apart by pinching the side buttons. Okay, so it just explains it again. I'm assuming if that's saying refill, does that mean... Oh, okay, no. So that is the case. So we push these buttons. Just wiggle that out. And then here is the deodorant. That's cute. It's got a smiley face on the lid. So assume we remove that. Oh wow, that smells good. I went for this purple case is the Parma Violet one. I love Parma Violets. It smells incredible. It really does smell like Parma Violets. You know, like sometimes when things are scented like things and then they don't smell of the thing that they're supposed to be scented. She smells good. That's really cute. Looking forward. Oh shit, I just pulled the whole thing. Click it. Then what? Ah, okay, it was just not quite clicked in place. And then we twist it up. Look at that. So I'm going to try that on in a second. So I do have a discount code for Fussy, which I'll insert here. It's Jessica25, and that gets you 15% off the Fussy website. So I'm looking forward to trying this, and I will let you know how we get on. And then on to the last package, which I'm pretty sure is from Space NK. Recently been added to their ambassador program. Can he get into it? I'm going to show you my dress, which is proving to be rather difficult. Just a little bit of tape left. You can break around it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they saw my comment, but I basically commented and I said how gorgeous the orange one was. And it's the orange case. How gorgeous is that? I love orange. That's gonna look perfect in my bag. I'm using like a pouch, but the pouch is looking really tatty. And it's like a pink mesh pouch. I can swap it to this and put like my deodorant will fit in there quite nicely. and lip balm, and what else? Pads. Don't know what I take in my bag, but yeah, I just like to have one of these kind of pouches to keep everything tidy. So that's very cute. Little Space NK. What do you call these? Like travel pouch. And yeah, that was the little bits of goodies that I've been sent. Can we also appreciate my hair? It's looking really long today. Like really long. And my little growth patch is sticking out somewhere. Can't get it. It's underneath there somewhere. But yeah, it's looking rather long at the moment. She's glowing nicely, so I'm going to go and film the full face of Maybelline now, and I'll show you the results after, I guess. Here's the behind the scenes that nobody asked for. Okay, I'm back. Makeup is done. I haven't worn mascara in such a long time. And this Maybelline one that I'm using, this, what's it called? The one that I always use. Lash Sensational. Lash Sensational by Maybelline. That is my favourite mascara. Really not vibing with mascaras at the moment, but Lash Sensational has always been a good go-to of mine. So I'm not really... I've looked at some of the clips back and I'm not loving the way that it's turned out. So I may actually end up refilming that post, but I've got a little while anyway before it needs to go live. So we've got time to redo that, but the makeup is looking quite cute. It's literally just concealer, blush, lips, a white crayon, and then the Lash Sensational. But my lashes, like this eye, my lashes look a lot better than my lashes on this eye, and that's always the case, and it's really annoying. But this is the makeup. It's how the acne is looking. It's not too bad today. It's starting to clear. Okay, so wait a second. I've just had a second email from GHD. This time they've reached out about trying either their hairdryer or their curling wand, which I am a big fan of a curling wand curl. So I've asked for those ones to try, and then as a secondary option the hairdryer. But they've got like the wand, and then they've got the, I forget what you call it, you know, where it's got like the clamp on it as well. They've got that option, but I'm not really a fan of that. I feel like that gives you a bit of a kink in your curls, those kind of curling ones. So I've requested just the standard like barrel wand, and yeah, that's pretty exciting that they want to send me another product to test out. I feel like I'm in such a content slump at the minute. I just don't know what to post. It's more, I don't know, like I feel like I'm much preferring YouTube to, my hair looks really messy. I much prefer YouTube to all of the other platforms at the moment. I don't know what it is, I just prefer the feel and like the longer form, and I just, something about a landscape video rather than a vertical video is just really doing it for me at the minute. And yeah, the TikTok, I feel like my TikTok is just not what it was when I first started posting. I just don't seem to be hitting the same kind of regular audience, if that makes sense. Like I've seemed to have had more videos that have gone like viral, as in they've got like tens of thousands of views or hundreds of thousands of views, but my actual like daily videos are getting like 400 views, whereas before I was averaging like 1.5 to 2,000 views on every single video, whereas now it seems to have dropped off. And I think that's kind of deflating at the same time. Like that, it feels like the momentum that I was getting from the views being pretty decent has gone, and I feel like I'm running out of ideas, but then at the same time, like, I'll come up with something on the spot, and I feel like that's been the case with most of my videos. Like, there hasn't been a lot of planning that has gone into any of them. They've kind of just been like, oh, I'm gonna make a video on this, and I think I need to remind myself of that rather than feel like I need to have like really structured and like planned out content, because I just don't think that's just not me. Like, I'm just not a super planned content kind of person. Like, people will have like content schedules, and I don't have a schedule. I just tell myself that I have to post on TikTok every single day, 3 times a week on YouTube, and that is my consistency metrics. Like, there's not a set like, oh, I need to post this type of video on this day, and I need to make sure that I'm covering like all of these topics and this and this. Like, I'm literally just winging it and posting what I feel like talking about that day, or filming that day. So yeah, but I'm starting to be a bit like, should I be planning more? Like, I've been doing this for a year now. Should I be like more tactical with it? Should I be like making more sort of planned out content? Don't know, just some thoughts while I'm planning some videos. So I'm just sat at my desk planning some YouTube videos. I've just finished filming one, which I need to crack on and edit, but I've just signed a contract to do the 3rd collab that I've done with a brand, which is a brand that I absolutely love. They're like, I make authentic, organic content about them, and then yeah, this is my 3rd time working with them. It's some pimple patches for Hero Cosmetics, so I'm very excited about that, and I just wanted to drop that little update into this video. So it's now the start of a new week, and I thought I would end this week of opportunities vlog here so I can start a new one for this week. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. It was just me talking about a couple of content creator things and some wins, I'm struggling to find the word, some brands that have reached out to me to work with them again, which is super exciting, and obviously means that they're liking the content that I've been creating, whether it's actual brand collabs or like just the organic content. So yeah, I'm really enjoying making these. I just think it's quite nice to document, because sometimes I'm really hard on myself and I'm not making any progress with things, but then I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, actually some crazy things are happening. Like, I got invited to a photo shoot, but then the photo shoot actually got cancelled, so that was a little bit of a bummer, and I didn't really know whether to mention that or not. But yeah, but even to just be invited to those things, and for the possibility that that brand wanted me to be there, and that when they do something in the future they're going to reach out to me again, like, that's just crazy. It's crazy to think about. So yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit more positive with it and look at the upsides of things rather than the downsides. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Please drop it a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.